Time does not erase love. It simply buries it in silence until something or someone brings it back. It's been 10 years since Jordan and Elaine shared that unforgettable love story. A kiss in the rain, a goodbye written on paper, and a novel that would echo across a decade. But some stories don't end. They wait. The book tour. Jordan was 33 now, still writing, still dreaming. Only now, the world was listening. His debut novel, Autumn and Spring, had gained a loyal following. Its pages underlined, quoted, memorized. He was on the last leg of his tour. Exhausted, yes. But tonight, something changed. He looked up. There she was, Elaine. She hadn't aged. She had evolved. Her silver hair glistened under the bookstore lights. The moment she smiled, the past rushed in like a tide. The first look. They didn't embrace. They didn't cry. They just looked. 10 years of silence wrapped in a single moment.
I wasn't sure I should come.
I wasn't sure you ever would.
There were so many questions, and none of them mattered in that moment. Just her eyes. The walk. They walked. No destination. No rush. Elaine shared that she now taught at a small college in Boston. She lived in a modest apartment with more books than furniture. She never remarried. Never came close. Jordan listened, and for the first time in years, he felt something ease inside him.
Do you regret it?
Us.
Only the part where you walked away.
The dinner table. They sat across from one another, as if time had folded in on itself. The wine warmed her cheeks. Jordan asked about her art. Elaine had taken up watercolor painting. She laughed as she described her chaotic attempts at self-expression. He told her about the second book he couldn't finish. Because, how do you write a sequel to someone who never truly left?
Was it really that hard to forget me?
I didn't even try.
The balcony scene. They stood under the stars. City noise, a distant hum. This wasn't a moment for seduction. It was a moment for truth. Elaine trembled. Not from cold, but from memories.
I thought letting you go would set you free.
But I was never free from you.
He stepped closer. Their fingers brushed. That old fire still lived. Letters never sent. Elaine reached into her bag and pulled out a bundle of letters. Dozens. Some yellowed, some creased, all addressed to him.
I wrote to you every year, but I never sent them.
Jordan opened one. Then another. She had written about her dreams, her regrets, her longing. Each letter was a page from the life they never had. A visit to the past. Jordan invited her back, to where it all began. The bookstore still stood. The air still carried the scent of old paper and jazz. The porch where they once kissed still creaked when stepped on. They walked through it all, ghosts of themselves trailing behind.
I was scared of growing old with regrets.
And yet here we are, older, still unfinished.
Rain again. As fate would have it, it rained. Just like before. They stood on the porch again. Same spots. Same silence. Jordan looked at her. Not with anger. Not with sorrow. With forgiveness.
Can we begin again? From now?
What if we're too late?
Then let's steal what time we have left.
And for the second time in their lives, they kissed in the rain. But this time, they didn't let go.
The new chapter.
Elaine painted. Jordan wrote. They moved slowly. Shared mornings, spilled coffee, late-night poetry. It wasn't perfect. They argued about the thermostat, about past ghosts, about little things that didn't matter. But they were together. Elaine read his manuscript, the second novel. She cried at chapter 12.
It's beautiful because it's real.
Autumn and Spring, rewritten. They were never supposed to meet. Not in the eyes of the world. But fate doesn't care about age. It cares about timing, about souls. Jordan and Elaine were never a perfect match, but they were perfectly aligned. when it mattered most. Not every love story ends in heartbreak. Some just take longer to bloom. This was the story of autumn and spring, of love lost and love returned, of kisses in the rain, of second chances, and the courage to begin again. Speech balloon, what would you do if love came back after 10 years? Would you risk it again? Black Heart, leave a comment. Like, share, and subscribe for episode 3 of Autumn and Spring, coming soon.